I am here for Team Croy and DocSports.com. My name is Rachel Von Orania, and I've got a free pick for you guys in the Giants-Lions preseason game happening on Friday, August 11th. But before I dive into that NFL action, I got to remind you to get your NFL action in with Vernon Croy over at Doc Sports. Vernon has had 8 straight winning NFL regular seasons, and you can get in on his 2023 football package right now at an early bird price if you go to DocSports.com and look up Vernon Croy. And also, I want to remind you while you're here, if you haven't done so already, please make sure that you are subscribed to the Doc Sports YouTube channel. That's this channel right here, so you don't miss out on all of the free pick videos that we are giving out each and every single day, just like this one. All right, guys, so let's get into this bet. Who bets on NFL preseason games, right? Only crazy people do that. Guilty. This girl right here. So let's get into it. You got the Giants. They are at the Lions, and this is 2 teams that, should absolutely not risk starting their starting quarterbacks at all. They should not take a single snap in this game. I'm sure I have more respect for these coaches. They're smarter than that, right? So we're going to look towards the backup quarterbacks, and I see a clear advantage with the Giants' backup quarterback, Tyrod Taylor, versus the Lions' backup quarterback, Nate Sudfeld. Now, Tyrod Taylor has a ton of experience actually starting in this league, while Nate has been a career backup guy. I mean, I've seen a couple of games here and there, I think once with the Eagles and once with the 49ers, where he made some plays. But for the most part, let's call a spade, the guy is a dud, and he doesn't know when to throw the ball away. He will definitely take some big-time sacks for loss, and that's not good. And the Lions, they did just sign Teddy Bridgewater like 48 or 72 hours ago, but I don't think that he takes a snap in this game. He hasn't been in training camp long enough to know the playbook, and what's the point? Why risk injuring an injury-prone backup quarterback when it's pretty much a done deal that he's got the number 2 position locked up? So I think it's going to be Nate Sudfeld and a couple of rookie quarterbacks fighting for the practice squad, I think. So, and then I look at the running back depth, and there is a clear advantage in that running back room with the Giants. Now, behind Saquon Barkley, who obviously will absolutely not take a snap in this game, you have a very crowded running back room with some guys that I think would be starters on other teams. You have Matt Breida, who when he's healthy, he can ball. You have James Robinson, who that when he's healthy and can pass a physical, that he can ball. You have a guy named Jashawn Corbin, who was a pretty good rushing and receiving threat back in college at Texas A&M, and then I think he transferred to Florida State. And then you have Eric Gray. He's another dual threat quarterback that the G-men drafted out of Oklahoma. Really good route runner as well. And then I look at New York's receivers versus Detroit's, and Detroit's got a bunch of rookies trying out, to make the wide receiver roster. But for New York, you have backup guys like Jamison Crowder, Isaiah Hodgins, Cole Beasley. They're all competing. And so I trust them more than I trust the Lions receivers and obviously the quarterback that's going to be throwing them the ball. So I think the advantage, obviously, New York for the receivers. And just overall, I think the Giants have the depth here needed to get this win. So I'm going to take the Giants to beat the Lions in this preseason matchup. I'm taking them to win minus 2.5 points. Guys, that's it. That's the official Team Croy pick. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your support. As always, on behalf of Team Croy and DocSports.com, I'm Rachel Von Orania, and I will see you mañana.